thinking how did it feel to get back out there today, and especially on game week?
Really good, really good. Long weekend. We're antsy to get back on the field and get a chance to play again. And you could tell the weekend off did the guys some good. We were a little healthier coming back. Guys had a great attitude. Had our best Monday practice of the season so far.
Heck, you wanted to play last week, so
Mm-hmm.
how many guys were like you? It sounded like Alvarez and some of the other guys were too.
I think they all are. Just and not because of who we've played or who we're playing upcoming or any of that. We're just excited to get a chance to put our best foot forward. We know we haven't done that yet, and we've got an idea of what that looks like, and we need to prepare and go do it on Saturday.
Eric Rand got on scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the
Yeah, it was a great moment, and I'll say sympathize, but I feel for those guys a little bit more because I was there, and I know what that feels like. I know the hardships that you go through to sacrifice to do it, and for him to have done it as long as he has, and kind of take the journey that he has, and then end up here on the field at a place like this is pretty special.
Just how difficult is it to go to practice and stuff for your school?
More than you can imagine, more than I can explain. Incredibly difficult.
What does it say for the work that he's put in to deserve that scholarship?
Yeah, it says a lot. He's hung in there. He's had some ups and downs, maybe some times where he thought he was going to get a chance and didn't, or there's been a lot of tough things that the kid's gone through just personally, and then this on top of it. And he's done a great job of handling it, and you could probably see by the way his teammates responded that they respect him as well.
Is that the way you're probably going to go with him at center and Alvarez at guard?
We'll see how the week goes. It's certainly an option. The injury to Cody has caused us to have to look at some different things, and so it's certainly a possibility, but probably too early to say right now.
What's the other option there if you don't go with Eric Center?
There's several. Ben Powers and Aston Julius have both really come along. And Alvarez was playing very well at center too. So we've got some decisions to make. We feel like we made a little bit of progress on that in the off week, but not ready to come out and say it yet.
Has Ashton made a lot of progress lately?
Yeah, he has. He's those JUCO guys. You wish you could redshirt every single one of them, and because they get better, so much faster that you wish that could be used in a redshirt year and then have 2 good years to roll with them. And so he's improved quickly. He had a slow camp. He didn't play as well as in camp as we expected, but he has really come on the last few weeks and given us some some promise there.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe opportunity, maybe just settling in. You never know. It's a million different things with these guys, but he's doing it, and we're happy to see it.
How did Nixon look today? He gets to Ohio State and give you the second half. So how did he look today?
He's good. We're overall a lot healthier than we were, at this time last week. I mean, not even close. So we took some big strides on the off week.
Thinking you went through some obstacles last year. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're in a similar situation with the team and their attitude that they're capable of bouncing back?
Sure I do. I feel very confident that we can, and very confident that we will. We've got some different leadership styles than what we had last year. But yeah, it feels similar in that, we know we're capable of a lot more, all of us together, and there's a strong desire to get to that point, because we feel like if we can get to the point where we're playing well, then the results that we want will come.
Mark talked today about how impressed he was with guys stepping up leadership-wise. You mentioned Joe as one of them. Is that just kind of natural for him, being a guy that makes a lot of plays, that is excitable?
I don't think even the making a lot of plays. He's been like that, here before he even stepped foot on the field and made one play. He's always been, excited, energetic, just very passionate about what he's doing and very passionate about others. And that rubs off on everybody. And as he's made more plays and gotten more comfortable in that role, he's done it even more.
Is there anything with Ren at center and the changes that you've had to do there that allow you to do something else or restrict you to do anything? Is he just another guy?
I think he and Alvarez are, pretty similar. I don't know that there would be any huge schematic changes. There's probably a couple of small things here and there that we might feature that, maybe Eric does a little bit better, or that Jonathan does a little bit better in guard, if that's the way we go. But as far as major changes, no.
Did Dorian Green get cleared finally?
I think so. He's doing better, and yeah, we're hoping to get him out there shortly.
Yeah, he's missed it. I mean, that's a shame.
Yeah.
He's missed the whole camp.
No doubt. He's missed a lot of time, and but he's came back and bounced back and caught up, and he's certainly a talent. So we're hoping that he can get out there and make an impact for us shortly.
Lincoln, back on the leadership, it seems like this team has a lot of used to get the right guys on it.
Mhm.
How much are you guys as a staff just trying to coax some personality out of them to try to get that leadership?
Well, it's a two-way street because you want to do that, but if you force people to be something they're not, then it's fake what they're saying and nobody listens anyway. And so it's tricky. You've got to find something, a way that they can lead or help the team that's also within their personality. And so we're doing that with certain guys, trying to push that more and more, which of course you push on it when you haven't had the results that you wanted. That's only natural. But we've got some good leadership capabilities, and I think the leadership has started to take over and do some things, and now it's what will the results be after that? It's started to take hold. Guys are starting to step up. Now we've got to go do something about it.
Is that the hardest part about kind of assembling a team? Because you don't get to use a psychological profile with it, too.
That's right.
It's based on talent. Is that the hardest part for you guys as a staff, figuring out, okay, who will these guys listen to other than us?
Yeah, no, it is, because they always listen to their teammates in a different way than they listen to you as coaches. I'm not saying more or less. It's just it's different, and so certain guys have got to step up, and there's got to be we talked a lot about the chemistry among the team, but there's got to be a chemistry among the leaders. They've got to kind of play off each other and work together and have each other's backs, and there's a lot that goes to it. A lot that has nothing to do with X's and O's, and this team is, I think there's some potential there, and I think it's starting to come together, but that'll be critical for us.
Lincoln, you talked a lot about coming to a place like Oklahoma when you took the job. How much of that is a benefit to be able to challenge players in a time like this? The standard is high, and that they need to live up to that.
Yeah, no, I think it helps. I think it's easy to keep it about the team and not about individuals here, because that's the way it's always been here, and that's why there's been a success that there's been. And so, and then I just think it gives you something to keep swinging for. That where our expectations are, wanting to uphold the tradition of this program, and the tradition that all the coaches have set forth, and that coach has set forth here in the last 16, 17 years. So. It's a responsibility that I know individually I felt last year, and I still feel that. Of course, I will as long as I'm here.
Even though I know it's two difficult losses against good teams that you've had, do you want guys to take it personal that they're 1 and 2?
Oh, yeah, yeah. If they don't, they're in the wrong place.
TCU defensively, what do you see?
Oh, just good old typical Gary Patterson. They're good. They've gotten better and better each game. They returned some really good players. They've always done a great job of mixing it up in the back end, a good job of game planning, your strengths, of doing, not changing it up too much where they confuse their guys, but changing it up just enough to make you have to make adjustments. I mean, he's always done a great job, and they've got good players. They play hard. They've gotten better. Every game I've watched them, they've gotten better and better.
So when you watch TCU, if you